Hello students. Today we are going to study the chapter first of your book Honeysuckle, and as you can see the name of the chapter is Who Did Patrick's Homework, and who is the author of this chapter. We can get the name of the author at the end of this chapter itself. So let us see who is the author. The author is Carol Moore. So Carol Moore is the author of the chapter Who Did Patrick's Homework, and as you can see from the name itself, this chapter is all about a boy whose name is Patrick. Now what happens in this chapter? Patrick is a boy who is very lazy in doing his homework. He never likes to do his homework, and he was always busy in playing different type of games. But when it comes to homework, he was always ignorant. He disliked doing his homework. But then he changes at the end of the chapter. How he changes, what happens in his life, what incident took place in his life which changed him completely, we will see in this chapter. So students, my dear little kids, before starting this chapter, I would like to ask you some questions. And of course, you cannot give me the answers directly, but what you can do, you can write the answer in very short in the comment section below. So the questions for you are: do you like homework? Do you do it yourself or do you get help? And what homework do you usually have? So try to answer these questions. You write in very short, okay, with the help of your parents if you wish, so that I will be able to know that how many of you really like to do the homework. Okay, now come to the chapter. Now see the first paragraph. Now see, you can see I have underlined the words. So these are some of the difficult words I have underlined. So I will keep on telling the meaning of these words to you. Okay. So you pay attention. So the first paragraph is: Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. So Patrick, he never used to do his homework. And what he used to say? He used to say that it's too boring to do the homework. And what he used to play instead of doing his homework? He used to play hockey, basketball and Nintendo. So you can see that I have underlined this word Nintendo, and the meaning of Nintendo is given already. So Nintendo is a video game, a kind of video game. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And his teachers always used to tell him that, Patrick, do your homework, otherwise you won't be able to learn anything. You must do your homework. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus, but what could he do? He hated homework. So what was the problem with him? He hated homework. He disliked homework. And what is the meaning of ignoramus? Ignoramus means a fool, or you can say an ignorant person. So whenever his teachers used to tell him that, Patrick, do your homework, otherwise you won't be able to learn anything, he used to feel little bad about himself. He used to feel like a fool, like an ignorant person, but he could not do anything because he was helpless and he disliked doing homework. I hope the first paragraph is very clear to all of you. Now come to the second paragraph. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. So what happened? One day he was having a cat. Patrick was having a cat and he found his cat playing with a little doll. Okay, so he saw that his cat was playing with a little doll, and what Patrick did? He grabbed it away. Grabbed it away means he took it away from the cat, and to his surprise, it wasn't a doll. So what happened? When he took that doll from the cat, he found that it was not a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. Tiniest means very small size. So it was not actually a doll, it was a man of the tiniest size, and he had a little wool shirt with old fashioned breeches. So, what that tiny man was wearing, he was wearing a little wool shirt with old fashioned breeches. Breeches is a kind of short trousers, and a high tall hat, much like a witch's. And he was wearing a high tall hat. As you can see in the picture, there is a dwarf man, a very short man, and he is wearing a hat, and this hat is like the hat of a witch. What is the meaning of witch? Which means a woman which has supernatural powers, okay, like a magician. So he yelled, "Save me, don't give me back to that cat." So that tiny man, that short man, he yelled. Yelled means he just shouted, or he just requested to Patrick that please save me from the cat. You just don't give me back to that cat. I'll grant you a wish. I promise you that. So that man, he said to Patrick that whatever you want me to do, I'll do it for you, but please don't give me back to that cat. Okay class, so up to now we have read 2 paragraphs, and I hope everything is clear in these 2 paragraphs. So we must move further. Okay, now come to 3rd paragraph. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. So when that man, he said that I'll grant you a wish, whatever you want me to do, I'll do for you. So he was very happy. Patrick was very happy, and he couldn't believe that he was so lucky. And all the problems. What was the main problem of Patrick? That he was never interested in doing his homework. So all the problems were going to be solved. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. So what Patrick said to the man, to that short man, to that dwarf man, okay, I won't give you back to the cat, but what you have to do, you have to do my homework for 35 days. That is for till the end of the semester, you have to do my homework. If you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. And he said, if you will do something good for me, if you will do your job in a proper way, it will be very beneficial for me. I'll get A grade. So why Patrick wanted Elf to help him in his homework? Because he wanted to score good grades, and he himself was never interested in doing his homework. So he thought with the help of Elf, he would be able to do his homework at proper time and in a proper way, and he would be able to get good grades. So it was his intention. Okay, now come to the next paragraph. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. Who is the little man here? The little man is the tiny man, the elf. Okay, what is the meaning of elf? Okay, so the elf is basically a short man, a man with very short height, a dwarf man, who is believed to have supernatural powers in folk tales. Okay, so what happened? So the little man is the elf here, and how his face became wrinkled. Wrinkle means like folded. When you are tensed, some wrinkles come on your forehead like that. And it has been compared to a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. Dishcloth means a cloth which is used to wash the dishes, and hamper is a basket. So after washing the dishes, you throw the dishcloth in the hamper, and it becomes wrinkled also. So in the same way, the face of the little man became wrinkled like that. used dishcloth. What he did then? He kicked his legs and doubled his fist, and he grimaced and scowled and pursed his lips. Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. So the elf, that tiny man, he was so angry, he was so anxious, he was so frustrated. He didn't want to do all this for Patrick, but he was having no option. So how did he show his anger? He kicked his legs, he doubled his fist, and he grimaced and scowled. Grimaced and scowl means to make unhappy faces. So he started making unhappy faces, and he also pursed his lips. Purse his lips means to bring your lips closely, tightly, in a tight manner, to show the anger. So he pursed his lips. So all these expressions were to show his anger. And then he said, oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. Curse means ill-fated, whose fate is not good, not favorable, whose luck is not favorable. So he was so anxious, and he said, oh God, I'm so cursed, but because I don't have any option, I will do it. So he was ready to do the work of Patrick. I hope, students, up to now you don't have any problem. Now come to the next paragraph, paragraph 5th. Now what happened then? And true to his word, the little elf began to do Patrick's homework. And because he was true to his word means because he promised Patrick, so he started doing his work, basically the homework. Except there was one glitch. Glitch means problem. But there was one problem. The elf didn't always know what to do, and he needed help. So the problem, what was the problem? The problem was that the elf, that tiny man, did not know to do all the work. So he could not do all the work. He could not do all the homework on his own. He needed help. And who could help him? Patrick could help him. So he had to help him. So he used to say, help me, he would say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. So what happened? Patrick would have to help in whatever way. So whenever the elf, he used to ask him for help, Patrick had to help. Now come to the next paragraph. I don't know this word. The elf squeaked. Squeak means complained in a high pitch or to shout while reading Patrick's homework. So he said, oh, I really don't know this word. What's the meaning of this word? Get me a dictionary. You just go and get me a dictionary. No, what's even better? Look up the word and sound it out by each letter. No, you just don't get a dictionary. You just look up the word for me and then tell me the meaning, he said. So this way, elf was not actually doing the homework. Half of the work, even more than half of the work, Patrick was doing. But Patrick was not able to realize it. Now come to the next paragraph, students. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. What is the meaning of shrieked? Shriek means shouted. So when they were about to do the homework of maths, Patrick was out of luck. Means his luck was not good. He was not in a good luck, like his luck was not favorable. And what elf did? He started shouting, what are timetables? We elves never need that. Now come to the next paragraph. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. So the elf, he shrieked, he shouted, what are all these things? We never need all these things, and we never studied all these things. How would I be able to do all these for you? Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. So finally, eventually what happened? He asked Patrick to do the work, to guide him. Elves know nothing of human history. So elves is just the plural of elf. So when it came to history, so again he said, that tiny man elf said that we do not know anything about human history. To them it's a mystery. Mystery is something which is something difficult to understand. So he said human history is something very difficult to understand for us. So I won't be able to help you in this also. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. So already that little elf, he was shouting on Patrick, and he got little more loud. He got louder. Go to the library. I need books, more and more books, and you can help me read them too. So he ordered Patrick to go to the library to bring the books so that he can read about the human history and can understand more and more books. And he needed more books, and you can help me read them too. And then he asked Patrick to read those books so that he can also help Patrick to do the homework. Okay students, now come to the next paragraph. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, that little elf was a nag. Nag means a problem. So what happened? Basically, Patrick wanted Elf to do his homework because he was never interested in doing his homework. But what was the fact? As a matter of fact, what Elf became? Elf basically became a nag for Patrick. That means he basically become a trouble for Patrick because he was always ordering Patrick to bring some book or the other book, or to help him in something, or to guide him in something. Then what was the need of elf? There was no need. Okay. Then what happened? Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? So what happened? Patrick started working harder and harder. Okay. He never worked hard like this ever before. He never worked hard, and was it a drag? And it was very boring and very dull for him. He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. And what happened? Because he had to study a lot to do his homework, to guide the elf, so he was studying up nights. He did not sleep in the nights, and he never felt so weary. Weary means very tired. Okay, he started feeling very tired, and was going to school with his eyes puffed. Puffed means swollen eyes. When you don't sleep now, so your eyes become swollen. It looks like swollen. So because of sleeplessness, his eyes used to seem like swollen and blurry. Blurry means tired. That too because of sleeplessness. Now come to the next paragraph, students. Finally, the last day of school arrived, and the elf was free to go. So now finally it was the last day of the school, means it was the last day of the semester also. Now it was the time for the elf to go. As for homework, there was no more, so he quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. So what he did, the homework was also completed. There was no more homework, and it was also the last day of the semester, means it was the 35th day. So what he did, the elf, slyly means in a very secretive way, without telling anything to Patrick, he just slipped out the back door. He just moved out of his house in a very secretive way, secretively. Now come to the next paragraph. 9th paragraph. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. So when Patrick, he saw his result, what he saw, that he got very good marks. He got A grades in all the subjects, and his classmates were amazed. Amazed means they were very surprised. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. Praise means appreciation. So his teachers, they smiled because they never expected that Patrick would score such good marks. and they were full of praise, they were full of appreciation and admiration for Patrick. And his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. And his parents were really shocked. They were really surprised that what had happened to their boy. What happened to Patrick? He was never like this. He was now the model kid and he became the superhero. He became the model kid for everyone. Cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. And how he changed? He started cleaning his room, he started doing his chores. Chores means the different job or task, any work. He started doing his work on his own. He was always cheerful, he was never rude with anyone. He became very polite and like he had developed a whole new attitude. So what actually happened? He was completely a new boy, a changed boy. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought. Now we are reading the last paragraph. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man do all his homework. But I'll share a secret just between you and me. It wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. So in the end, Patrick always used to think that little elf did his homework. But do you really think so? No, actually, the elf did not do his homework. Patrick himself did his homework because every time elf was asking him to bring this book, to read that book, to guide him. So in a way, Patrick himself did his homework, and this is the secret between you and me. Okay, I hope students you like this chapter. So what is the moral? What is the message you get from this chapter? So the message you get from this chapter is self-help is the best help. Okay, so now this chapter is complete. Now what you have to do, you have to read this chapter again and you have to find out the problems if you have any, and you can just comment in the comment section below if you're finding any problem. Now see, these questions are also given working with the text. Okay, so you just try to find out the answers, okay, of these questions. In the next video we will discuss these question answers also, and I'll give you the list of difficult words and their meanings also. So just try to, this is your homework, that just try to read this chapter again and try to find out the answers of these questions working with the text. And one more thing, those students who do not have textbook, so what you can do, I will give you a website. Okay, so you go through that website and you can download any book from that website. So in this way you can read the textbook and you can solve the exercises. I hope you like this video and you have understood everything. Thank you so much. Bye bye.